Presidential Reconstruction, an easy path back for the South. After the three-day Battle of Gettysburg in July of 1863, it became clear that the Union was going to win the Civil War. In fact, Lincoln was so confident of this that he began to make plans for ending the war based on his two goals for fighting the war. First, keeping the Union together, and second, ending slavery. He had started working on the second goal with the Emancipation Proclamation, announced on January 1, 1863. After he won a second term as president in November of 1864, he confirmed his work on the second goal with the Gettysburg Address. Winning re-election also allowed him to work on the first part of that plan, to reinstate the South back into the Union. Because he believed that the South had never left the Union, something that he had consistently said during his presidency, he could make it easy for them to regain full status in the Union. His plan became known as the 10% Plan, because as soon as that percentage of a state's population which had voted in the election of 1860 had sworn an oath of allegiance to the Union, delegates in that state could start to draw up a new state constitution. That same percentage also had to agree to uphold the emancipation of slaves as well. In addition to this, all Confederate soldiers, except those of a higher rank, would receive a full pardon or forgiveness for rebelling against the United States government. Their property would also be protected, with the exception of their slaves, who were now freed. By 1864, months before the Civil War would be officially over, 3 southern states, Louisiana, Tennessee, and Arkansas, were back into full participation in the Union. Many Republicans in Congress were in favor of this plan, as they hoped to bring about a quick end to the war, and saw the plan as being something Southerners could get behind and approve of. The problem was that a number of Republicans, the radical Republicans, did not think the plan went far enough. They believed the war had been fought to bring about the true equality of African Americans, including their social and political equality, which was something that not even Lincoln could agree to. The radicals blamed the entire South for the war and wanted to see the entire South punished for doing so. In the most extreme cases, this meant taking land from former slave owners and redistributing it to former slaves. Again, this was not something that even a majority of the radicals believed in, but the sentiment was there. When Lincoln delivered his second inaugural address on March 4, 1865, he continued to beat the drum for a quick end to the war, and he pledged to treat Southerners with respect. The war would be over within another 5 weeks, and Lincoln believed he had the plans in place to help everyone get over the scourge of the war quickly. Unfortunately for him, and ultimately unfortunately for the country, events would conspire to make those plans irrelevant.